Hello everyone, in this video I would like to share why Favikon is the best Modash alternative. So in June 2024, I decided to test influencer marketing campaigns on LinkedIn to get more leads for my B2B SaaS site checker. And the first thing I started to do is like searching for influencers using the basic LinkedIn search, like now I'm just entering SEO and see people results. Yeah, I also use the LinkedIn Sales Navigator, but then it's still not the best just because it doesn't show you people who are thought leaders, who work actively on their profiles, who grow in followers, who have good engagement rate and so on. Yes, so LinkedIn is really the best tool for that purpose. So, and I decided that I start to use some influencer marketing platforms. I decided to start with Favikon because I saw many Favikon ratings on LinkedIn. Many friends from different industries shared their ratings. Yeah, Favikon share a lot of different ratings from different countries in different industries. And by the way, you can find it here, like rankings for any industry. Yeah, and it helped me to understand that they have a huge database of people I'm interested in, and the most important, they have a good database of LinkedIn influencers. Yeah, so I did both. I work hard to grow my own profile. For a year I generated like 10,000 followers, and simultaneously I work on influencer marketing campaigns. So what catched my eye at Favikon is that they have the great filters, many filters I can get in Sales Navigator, and then I found that Modash also doesn't have some important things. For example, I click on SEO, yeah, and then when I click on filters, I can show people who are active accounts, yeah. I can choose people who have them, for example, sell at the primary niche, yeah. For example, then I can choose to show people only on a specific account, and so on and so on. I even can like filter by engagement rate and so on. And I just love the design. So as a result, I ran 50 plus campaigns, and for around a year, we like grew our followers on site checker page up to 1,300 followers and generated leads and sales. Yeah. But then I started to work as a SEO advisor for Favikon too, yeah, and I found that there are many platforms and Modash is one of the most popular. So I decided to compare them, and there are some things I noticed, yeah, during this research. So the first one, when I try the Modash account, the problem for me is that I really need to I can create an account only with the corporate email. So I understand that they want to filter non-target audience, but too often even people of C-level, yeah, they like to test new tools using their own personal Gmail account. So it's some like stop for me, because at Site Checker, at my product and Favikon, it helps you to create account without any email, and like, it's a bad sign for me. Dash doesn't have the problem. Okay, so let's go. One of the good things that Modash has the let me try to create an account. Let me try to create another account. Yeah, you see that I need to create only the corporate address. So when I start, yeah, I like the onboarding. I should have to verify my email address at first. Okay, let's do that. I like that they help you to set up all of the important things from the start, so it's a good sign for onboarding, but I would like to skip it right now. The other problem, yeah, I would say, is that Modash has a terrible search tool. Yeah, if I compare it with the Favikon, this design is just bad. So I have like two reasons why Favikon search is much better. The first one is that Modash doesn't have a unified influencer profile, and it's a huge problem for me, just because I can click on the channel, yeah, and only that I can find somebody in this channel, yeah, but let's say so, yeah, it even doesn't understand that I need to look for this to sell influencers. Okay, so while Modash doesn't have this option, the Favikon creates a unified profile. So when you look for people, for example, let me delete the LinkedIn, yeah, I see the influencer, if it has different profiles, yeah, on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, I see that, yeah, for example, YouTube and Twitter, or like I can visit each profile, and it helps me to understand whether I can run campaigns not only on LinkedIn but maybe on YouTube, on Twitter, yeah, and I understand overall the approach of influencer to his work. Does he just focus on one platform or go on different platforms and so on? Yeah, so I guess it's like number one reason why Favikon is so valuable. The second valuable thing at Favikon is just filters are much easier. Yeah, I'll show you that it is much easier to find somebody. Yeah, there is even premium filters and tires. Yeah, like Favikon has own rating, and you can find like rising stars, celebrities, and so on, different filters. But it's also just a question of the UX design. Like this type of filter is easier to use than many drop downs in the horizontal version. Yeah, just it's hard for me to work with this type of search tool. Then the big one also, not error, just like the problem for me at Modash, it doesn't have the data by influencers on LinkedIn and X. Yeah, so I see that they started to focus on Shopify influencer marketing, and I understand them. They want to be like the leader in B2C and e-commerce influencer marketing. I understand them, but as I understand, it happens. This change happened not many time ago. So for a long time, they pretended to be the best in all type of marketing. Yeah, and I understand that for the B2B marketing, they are not a solution for me, because I need LinkedIn as a number one source of lead generation. And yeah, Favikon has both LinkedIn and Twitter. And the other thing, the last thing, when we compare the price of Modash, and I would say that Modash is x2 3 times more expensive than Favikon. For example, in monthly payments, the lowest tier is $300 per month, and at Favikon it's like $99 per month. Yeah, and so in B2B marketing, I would say it's like you don't have even think about Modash, because all of the signs that Favikon is much better. So it's my quick comparison. If you don't agree with that, you can leave your comments. I will share with you only my text guide about this comparison, but you also can check yourself different funnels and features, yeah, and try to find influencers here. So thank you and have a nice day.